Welcome back to our channel Pretty Little Things. I'm Shaurya.
And I'm Akriti.
So Akriti, what are we doing today?
Today we're going to shave her face. I'm gonna shave her eyebrows off. You're gonna look so nice. I mean, how can somebody have such perfect eyebrows? I'm gonna shave them off.
Last time you were gonna shave my muthi, now you want my eyebrows off. Now the other day you wanted to kill me. Like,
Stab
excuse
you.
me, why me?
Because you're my best
You're
friend.
gonna kill me. And
I'm gonna do all shit on you. So today, last time we did a video in which we guys told you about shaving, and we posted a couple of myths, and we told you how to go about shaving, the whole regime, and what products to use. So we have been using Gillette Venus. And what are we doing today?
So we posted a picture on our Instagram accounts and asked you guys if you have any doubts regarding shaving. So a lot of you guys commented and there are a lot of interesting questions. So let's not waste any more time and answer those questions. So what we're going to do is we're going to randomly pick out questions from her post and my post, and we'll try and answer as many questions as possible. And the first one that I have here is someone is asking that she's been using Nivea Deos in the past 3 years and her underarms are white, but she's worried that after shaving will it turn dark. So what do you have to say to that?
So this is just a big myth that we start feeling that a hair growth is going to be black after we start shaving. What actually happens is once you start getting the hair back, because of the blunt ends after shaving, we feel that the hair growth is black, but actually when it starts growing back, your hair growth is normal and it doesn't seem black at all. I have been shaving for the longest time. I surely don't have the patience or the courage to go through the pain of waxing my underarms because it's such a sensitive area. So I've been shaving, plus we shoot so much, so we kind of like shave every day. So my hair growth isn't black at all. I don't feel that. I shave every day and it just stays clean and white, and you can continue using your Nivea Deo too.
Okay, so the next question that I have says that do we have to shave daily? So that completely depends on your hair growth and genetics. Now if your hair grows faster, then you can shave every day as well. Otherwise, every alternate day also works, and it also depends on the body part.
Yeah, because I feel that the hair on my tummy does not come back like really soon. So, and also on my thighs. So the lower half of my legs do get hair almost every day, so I need to shave every day. But my thighs are like barely do it once in a week. That's it.
Okay, next is about ingrowth, and she's asking like she has a problem of ingrowth and exfoliation for her is not working. So what can we do for that?
Okay, exfoliation is really important, but if you went through our last video, we told you that before you start shaving, you need to exfoliate your skin. And that's not it. You need to exfoliate your skin after shaving too, because once you shave and later your hair starts coming out, your skin might cover it and that might become an ingrowth. So after you're done shaving, you need to make sure that you wait for a day or something, because you don't have to scrub so much before and after suddenly. So you wait for some time and then you scrub again, exfoliate again with a normal scrub which is not too harsh on your skin, and I think that should work for you.
Okay, so someone's asked that once she's someone has asked that once she someone has asked that once she shaves, I got it right this time, there are visible dots all over her legs, but that doesn't happen to her hands. So what should we do to avoid this? Now I'm going to tell you a story. When I used to wax, I had the same problem all over my legs, but that didn't happen on my hands. So I consulted like the people at the salon, and they said that your pores on your legs are broader, and that's why the oil, the body oil, the dirt gets accumulated there. So it's very important to scrub. So that's what Akriti also mentioned, that scrubbing before and after your shave is important, and on an everyday basis you can probably use a loofah to get rid of the oil and everything from your body. So that would help. Other than that, if you think that's not helping, then you could also use an astringent. It'll help close all your pores, and it's also antibacterial, so it's a good thing. The next doubt that we have is if we shave on our hand, would the hair growth increase after we're done shaving? So what?
That's actually another myth that our hair growth just increases. It actually depends on your genetics. So it depends like on different parts of the body, on our genes. She might get it faster than me, or some part of my body might get faster than the other. So it's not about you start shaving on your hands and it just becomes really fast. It's gonna come, depends on your genetics, but so you need to just make sure that you shave in time, whatever your hair growth is.
So the next doubt is how to remove tan, shaving or waxing. After they just mentioned that while you're shaving, you remove the dead skin cells from the body as well. So you would get rid of the tan, and shaving would do as much justice to removing tan as waxing. So the next question is that should we use a new blade each time or reusing one is fine?
So we have been using Gillette Venus, and once we got this, we got a pack of blades along with this. So how do I get to know that I need to get a new blade is because the blade of the razor becomes a little blunt after a while, so it does not give me a very smooth shave. So initially, once you start shaving when the blade is new, you would realize that in one go it takes out all the hair and your skin becomes really smooth. But after a couple of times, you would start realizing that you need to go over it twice and it doesn't really take out the hair very smoothly. So then you would realize that you actually need a new blade. You'll figure it out, it's not that tough.
So someone also asked me that their skin starts feeling itchy after shaving. Now if you go back to our last video, we've done like an entire regime of how to go about shaving. If you follow those steps, you wouldn't feel all of those problems, because we do that each time we shave and we do not feel our skin to be irritated or itchy. So the key is to moisturize while you're shaving, moisturize after you're shaving, because your skin is sensitive. So moisturizing is the best thing to do.
So there are a couple of questions we were going through, and some of you are facing problems of little bumps or blisters, but that just depends on the skin you have. If it's too sensitive, then you might get it. But I feel that if you follow the whole regime that we have been telling you about, moisturizing, exfoliating and everything, then you shouldn't face any problem. Also, you need to make sure that you're shaving against the direction of the hair growth, because that's the easiest way to get the closest shave, and that's the right way. So you figure out where your hair growth is and then you gently go against it. Don't be very hard with the razor on your skin, otherwise you're going to get cut, and of course it's going to turn into tiny bumps or blisters or something which is bad. So you need to make sure that you're very gentle on your skin.
Okay, so the next very important question here is that is it really important to use a shaving gel than a soap? We personally feel that using a soap or a conditioner while you're shaving might just irritate your skin even more, because anyway you're stripping off like the dead skin cells and everything. Your skin is sensitive at that time. So instead of using harsh chemicals, you should use something which is very smoothing and feels very calming while you're shaving. So what we use is a Gillette Satin Care shaving gel. This is especially for sensitive skin and has aloe vera gel in it. So aloe vera gel is actually used for cooling your skin down. So it's very sensitive, very calming to your skin while you're shaving. So yeah. So the other concern here that I have is that while I rub my hand from down to up, my hair and my skin feels harsh. Why?
So this is how you actually figure out if you have actually gotten a good shave, because normally when I shave, I move my hand from down to up against the growth of my hair just to figure out if my shave was actually close enough, because if it isn't, then my hair is going to come back. And this is how we figure out if your blade is actually good or not. So if you're not getting a close shave, so either you're not doing it in the right direction, or you need to change your blade because it's become blunt or something, or you've been using it for a while so it doesn't give you a very good shave. So every time actually when you shave, then you need to run your hands across your legs from down to up just to figure out if you've gotten a good shave.
So many of you have asked us whether we should shave our tummy, back, face and our private parts. So for face, we'd suggest that you should visit a dermatologist, because your skin is very sensitive there, and you can figure out what sort of skin do you have and what would suit you the best for hair removal, and they'll be the best person to suggest that. And for the other parts,
so for tummy and for back, I think you can use it regularly, because I do it, and actually you don't really get hair growth on your tummy too much. It's not a lot, for me at least. And whenever I do shave, like it's barely once a month I think, and I can just go on throughout the month without thinking about it. And the hair growth is actually very smooth and soft, and the hair is not at all thick. It's very comfortable to shave on your tummy actually. For the bikini area, your hair growth is actually a little thicker there, so you might feel a little resistance. So you need to make sure that you are very gentle on your skin there, and you need to go in and against both directions on your skin over there. And I think it shouldn't be a problem. So just make sure that you moisturize and you go through our entire regime, which we mentioned in the last video.
So these were all the questions that were asked to both of us. We made sure that we answered all sorts of questions, if not individual ones. So we clubbed a few and answered them all together. And yeah, we hope you guys liked our video. Please don't forget to
Like, share and subscribe to
Pretty Little Things. Bye guys! Hi guys!
Welcome back to channel Pretty Little
I said
Things.
because I was going to say, no, what are we doing today?
This is what she does. She does in the video. Before we start the video, she's like, "Bruh."
Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi guys!
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Hi guys!
अभी तो बोल रही नहीं बोलेगी. You saying it.